Junior, obviously, of course, you're disappointed with the results tonight. Thanks for coming and speaking to us this evening. Give us just kind of your emotions right now, how it feels to work back to this point and come up short.
Well, very disappointed. Not because he won the fight, but because I lost. It wasn't. I didn't do. I don't think I did. I didn't do any mistake during the fight. Actually, everything was working very well. I know he walks forward all the time, and I like to walk backwards and enjoy the opportunities that my opponents give to me. And I was throwing some hard kicks, and the kicks were working very well. And I remember the last kick I threw on him, he was like, he felt a lot on that thing, and I felt, I did well. Now I have to move, and then I don't remember anymore. Yeah, because that's the heavyweight division, sometimes. I think I already make many guys feel like that, but it's terrible, man. It's terrible, because I was prepared, I am prepared, and I had a lot to give there, and everything, like I said, everything was working very well, the way we expect. We know he's a tough guy who would would walk forward all the time. And like I said, the kicks, something else that I brought to the fight was working. And then I have to watch the fight now to see what happened.
Yeah. I think coming into the fight, a lot of people were saying he's much improved over the first time you fought. I know you didn't get 25 minutes with him this time, but in what you saw, did you feel like he had improved and taken steps up since the first time you met?
I think so. He's doing actually great. And tonight, he did great too. Like I said, I didn't do any mistake. It was on him. He did very well actually. And heavyweights, man, that's tough. But I'm sad, of course. I would like to win this, I would like to become the champion again. But if I'm not the champion, I'm glad this guy is the champion. He's a really nice guy. I still think the same, He deserves that. And tonight was his night, I don't know, actually. I like I said, I have to sit down and watch the fight and see what happened. Because after the third kick I threw on him, I felt like, man, it's working perfectly. Now I just need to keep doing what I'm doing, and 2 more minutes, he's gonna be done. And
lastly, for me, I guess the good thing is it does potentially set up a trilogy somewhere down the line. But what's the immediate plans for you? We know, a new father. You've got good things going on in your life. What's the immediate plans? Do you want to take some time off and be at home? Do you want to kind of get back quickly and put this behind you? What's the immediate thought?
I wanna come back as soon as possible.
Junior, ¿qué tal? Por acá en español, acá adelante. Para la gente, los fanáticos se fueron algunos muy tristes, querían ver algo más. ¿Qué les puedes decir a ellos? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo te sientes?
Todos los fanáticos latinos, me siento muy bien. Estaba haciendo todo lo que debería hacer. Pienso que estaba haciendo una buena lucha, buena pelea. De repente tengo que asistir a la pelea nuevamente porque no me lembro o que aconteceu en el final. Estaba sintiendo que todo estaba funcionando bien para mí. Sabía que iba a andar para frente todo el tiempo, que debería defender aquilo. Para mí todo estaba corriendo muy bien. Yo estaba atirando fuertes patadas. ¿Patadas? Yeah. On him, man. Nele estava tudo funcionando bem, até que conectou um bom golpe. Acabou.
¿Por qué las lágrimas? ¿Por qué se te salieron ahorita las lágrimas?
Well, esto no es por ter perdido. Estou muito triste por ter perdido, queria ter vencido. Penso que fiz tudo certo, mas Miocic fez melhor que eu nessa noite. Mas sou triste quando disse de meu filho. Queria dar-lhe a vitória.
Gracias.
Junior, you've obviously been one of the best heavyweights in the world for a long time. You've been champion, and you faced pretty much everybody in the UFC. Where would you put Stipe in that all-time great list? I mean, you're obviously there as well, but I mean, would you say Stipe in your mind is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, if not maybe the greatest?
He's on the way. Yeah, he's on the way to be, because he's doing actually great. And like I said, I admire him, you know. And like I said again, you know, if I'm not the champion, I'm happy he's the champion. He's a nice guy, and he represents very well the sport spirit.
And I know you said, win, lose, or draw, you were not, done fighting for the title. Is that, I know it hurts tonight, but I mean, does that still fire you up to know that, you want to get back there, that you will fight for that title one day, whether it's Stipe or somebody else?
Oh, of course, man. Like, I'm 33 years old, and I still have a lot to, a long time to go. And I love to do this, man. And like I said, everything was working perfectly, like we planned. But then I don't remember what happened. I felt, like I said, after the third kick, I felt happy in my heart. I said, man, it's working. I'm going to win. And then, heavyweights. He connected. I didn't see. He threw. I saw him throwing the across, and I like escaped the cross. And then I don't remember. I have to watch the fight and see what happened.
Junior, yeah, you mentioned your memory is not. It looked from the replay. It looked like when he hit you with the right, your head might have bounced off the cage. Do you remember that? And when you fell down, were you just not? Is that when you kind of didn't have the memory of what happened?
I remember. I don't remember what kind of punch connect on me, but I remember I was trying to back up, to get up, Then the referee was on top of me and stopped the fight. I'm feeling actually the back of my head. If you guys can see, it's swelling here. But I think it was my mistake. My coach said, it was my mistake, because when he came, he threw the cross against me, and I did this, and the second cross hit me here.
And you mentioned how Stipe looks like a fighter on his way to potential greatness. You fought him twice. What is it going to take for someone to beat him?
Well, what's going to take for someone to beat him? Like, it's going to take a lot, This guy is a real deal, like I said during the week. And he's doing very well, and, he has really heavy hands. So, man, the way I see he's going to continue to grow in this division and this whole scenario of that UFC is living now, and become one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, Junior. When I talked to you on the Dallas tour 2 months ago, you said that this was going to be your moment of truth, win or lose. Now that you went through it, what did you learn from it?
This is truth. This is truth. This guy, I said that during the week, many guys on this division, they are not truth, After we could see this happening, after you saw this year and many things was happening. But this guy, man, he didn't change anything. Actually, he got better, and he's still improving. So the truth is this, Miocic is the champion right now.
Have you been kind of vocal about that this week about how people look different or fight different since you saw the game? Is there anybody that you want to fight that you think that it maybe played a role in the outcome or something in the last couple of years?
Well, I don't pick opponents. I'm here to fight, and now I'm looking forward for my next fight already because I want to delete these things, man. I have to sit down and I try to understand what kind of lesson, God wants me to understand because, yeah, but I'm here, I'm here. I'm still looking forward for my future, fights because that's what I love to do. Today it didn't work well for me, but I felt good and I felt almost there, and I felt like winning. After my third kick, I felt winning till lights out.
Cigano, durante toda a semana as pessoas comentaram muito o seu preparo físico, que estava super em cima, super em dia, enfim, a questão de você tá aparentando melhor. Ele estava um pouquinho mais pesado do que você na luta. Como é que você analisa, assim, você acha que o fato dele estar um pouquinho mais pesado é uma coisa que atrapalhou? E o que você tira de lição de hoje?
A lição que eu tirei de hoje eu ainda estou tentando entender, mas sei que tem uma lição muito importante para me tirar disso tudo. Não acho que teve... Eu também estava um pouco mais pesado. Eu fiz assim no treinamento, eu levantei um pouco mais de peso. Eu estava com 245 pounds, ele com 246. Não era uma diferença grande. E como eu falei, tudo estava funcionando perfeitamente bem para mim, do jeito que a gente tinha planejado. Eu me senti vencendo a luta depois do meu terceiro chute que eu dei nele. E aí não lembro mais nada, entendeu? Eu tenho que olhar a luta de novo para entender direito. Às vezes é coisa rápida, porque eu lembro do juiz parando a luta e eu não entendendo exatamente por que ele parou, mas isso é a categoria dos pesos pesados. Eu tenho certeza que já fiz muita gente sentir isso e hoje está sendo a minha vez e eu posso dizer que é horrível, porque eu tô aqui, eu poderia lutar novamente. Tenho muito para dar ainda aqui, mas não posso.
Muita gente diz que quando entra ali dentro, né, às vezes o foco sai um pouco de dentro do octógono e vai assim para fora. Muitos lutadores falam isso às vezes, né? Você lembra o que estava passando pela sua cabeça ali, tipo, antes de entrar no combate, assim?
Antes de entrar no combate, eu sou um cara bastante focado, positivo. Eu tento manter visualizar o meu oponente o tempo todo para sentir o momento, sentir como ele está e o que eu vou ter que fazer durante a luta. Tava tudo correndo como normalmente corre, bem, entendeu? E eu sabia que ele é um cara que anda para cima, para frente o tempo todo. Então tava tudo dentro. Não tomei nenhuma mão dura, eu só senti ele andando para cima o tempo todo. Tava tudo correndo mais ou menos como a gente planejado. Eu sabia que seria uma luta dura e estava sendo. Mas a minha estratégia quando a minha estratégia começou a funcionar, eu vi que teria sucesso com ela. Aí ele conseguiu um bom golpe.